Hello my peaches, what's up? Today I'm going to share with you my tips for smelling good all day long, and especially in summers, because summers are approaching and it's a difficult time to smell good. So I'm gonna share everything with you that I have in my knowledge to help you guys to smell good this summer and the year around, because smelling good tips can be used any time of the year, because be it any season, smelling good is quite a pleasant thing. But before starting, I would like to suggest you to watch my intimate hygiene video. I will link it up here because I feel that a lot starts with intimate hygiene, and once you pay attention to that, you really can step up into the hygiene game. And I totally understand that after watching these videos you might feel like, oh, I have a very busy routine and I can't do it. Trust me on that. Once you start doing it and you put in 1 week into this kind of routine, you will get so used to it that you'll feel like there's something incomplete about things or your routine if you don't do all this. And that's how I have been feeling about these things. There were days when I had to go out, there were days when I had to do things at Adi school, but I never missed out on my routine and I never got off it no matter what. Even if I am not doing it, let's say you really don't have time in the morning, make sure that you do all these things in the evening. I'm talking about both the things, like intimate hygiene as well, and the tips that I'm going to share now. All that I'm trying to say is that no matter how busy we are, we can definitely indulge into 1 or 2 things that really help us. So here are all my tips. Number 1, and the very basic, cleaning and bathing. If at all you can, try showering twice a day. I personally shower thrice a day. I'm not asking anybody to do so, but try showering twice a day, especially in summers. We sweat all day, especially when we leave the house in the morning, and when we come back we are all sweaty and stinky, and I feel that it is important to take a shower before getting into your bed. So try doing that if you can, and once you get used to it, again the same thing I'll say, if you get used to it, will feel incomplete without taking the second shower. And while we are talking about cleaning and bathing, I want to suggest you guys to indulge into daily exfoliation, because that really helps in getting rid of all the gunk from the previous day and getting rid of the dirt on the skin, or any deodorants or roll-ons, whatever you're using on your skin, or perfume or body lotion. So all that layer gets cleared away with an exfoliation, with a physical exfoliant. And for the kind of physical exfoliant, I have a complete guide and I've shared my experiences with you about all sort of physical exfoliants I've used till date. So to watch it, you can click right here. Cleaning also includes getting rid of the hair. So try getting rid of the hair on your body. I know guys don't do that, but guys, you can at least get rid of your armpit hair, because the armpit hair is the one that traps the sweat the most and stinks the most. So I think it's really important to get rid of the armpit hair. And girls, I need not say anything to you, we are already putting quite some efforts into getting rid of the hair all over our body. Number 2 would be moisturization. 2 things, okay? After exfoliation, it kind of supports your exfoliation and gives you better looking skin. 2, it's gonna keep you smelling good all over, and try moisturizing all over your body. My favorite moisturizers for summers are the ALOE hydration from NIVEA. I really like, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because we're talking about a tight schedule and running busy and running late and all those things. So this is one body lotion, and NIVEA has really amazed me with that. No matter which NIVEA body lotion I've used, it really spreads quickly and gets into the skin quickly. You don't have to massage it and keep massaging it to get it into the skin, especially this one. So this is great for people who are going to office in the morning and just want to hydrate their skin before going to office. Try it out, guys, and then tell me whether I'm right or not, because I've used so many of the drugstore body lotions and I find this one the best in terms of spreading on the skin and getting into the skin and putting no efforts into massaging it. So this is definitely a time saver. Can make you sweat a little on the hottest day possible, and for that I have an option for you. This is Dove Deep Moisturizing Cream. It has a very, what do I say, matte kind of texture after application, and this is a very vanishing cream kind of body cream, and it itself says that it has no greasy feel to it, and I feel that this is something amazing for summers. I am a dry skin person, still I feel that it hydrates the skin enough in summers, and then it does not make you sweaty, and it has a very nice soapy fragrance to it, exactly like Dove Beauty Bathing Bar. So if you're not into anything too fragranted, and if you just want to smell fresh and soapy throughout the day, because I do like soapy fragrances on myself, so this is something to go for, and if you'll try it, you'll definitely thank me for this, especially these summers. So moisturization is the second important thing to do when we are talking about smelling good all day and talking about body hygiene. Now that we have done these two things, the third most important thing to do would be to use a roll-on, and I really can't tell about guys. I have one roll-on for guys in the shower, and that's the Gillette one. I don't know which one you guys like, but I really like the Old Spice one on guys. So yeah, you can choose whatever, but I like using the Dove roll-ons because they are a little hydrating, moisturizing, and I don't know, I feel that they really do not stop my sweat that much, and they let me sweat a little, but then I smell fresh all day long in my underarms using these. If you ask me which one I like more, I like the green one more because it has more of a fresh cucumber sweet kind of fragrance. So I like this one more, but this is also not bad. It does the work really well, but it has a very mineral, pearly sort of fragrance. I don't know how to really explain it. It has a minerally sort of fragrance, so I like the cucumber one more. So a roll-on is a must if we are talking about armpit odor and armpit sweat. So this is gonna keep you fresh the entire day. Like, it's not gonna let you stink at all entire day, trust me on that. Number 4 would be using a perfume, body mist or deodorant or whatever kind of fragrance you go for. I would highly suggest that even after using the roll-on, you go for using something like a fragrance on top and spraying it on your body and your clothes, whatever you feel like doing, because it is really important that you smell good, especially if you're stepping out of the house and you're going to be meeting people and you're going to be around people. So use some sort of fragrance. My current go-to and everyday fragrance has, like, my signature scent has become apple juice from ZARA, because it is so feminine and so fresh and fruity, and it's very beautiful, and the dry down is powdery. I have a review on that as well if you are interested in watching it. So I really like that, and it has almost become my signature scent now, and I'm planning on buying the bigger bottle in that, just in case you're curious that which fragrance I'm wearing very frequently this summer. Number 5, stop reusing your clothes in summers. You've worn them, you have sweat in them, and they might not be looking dirty, but please do not reuse them. Clean laundry is another trick to be smelling good every single day and for entire day, because fresh clothes, freshly washed clothes and clean laundry is going to keep you smelling better the entire day. Number 6, I would again mention this, that intimate hygiene plays a very important role, and why I am saying that is because I personally have came across people at work that was stinking really bad from down there, and it was so overpowering swelling that it was almost hitting my head. And I'm sorry guys, I'm really sorry, but you know, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's a very bad impression when you are reusing the entire thing comes at one place and everything gets related to each other. So if you're not wearing clean clothes, clean undergarments, it's really gonna show in the long run. And make sure to clean your pants, reuse your pants 3-4 times, but then please wash them off after that, because if you're not going to wash them, they're really gonna give a lot of stink and trouble to other people around you. And that brings us to another point here, which I won't mention as a different point, but you can also try spraying your undergarments, especially we girls. We can try spraying our undergarments, especially our bras, with some perfume before wearing it. Like before going for the shower, spray it with some perfume, leave it on to dry down and the perfume to really dry down into it, and then wear it, because a lot of sweat, the boob sweat, gets into the undergarments and that can make them stink bad by the end of the day. Number 7, you can always carry your fragrance along and touch it up throughout the day, because summers are really difficult to deal with, because here in India we get some real bad hot days that makes us sweat like crazy, and we need to keep touching up the fragrance we are wearing, because of that heat and sweat, it all fades away. So carry your fragrance along. Number 8, wet wipes are your best friends in summers. They are your best friends in case of sweat, in case of stink, in case you do not have toilet papers around, in case you could not find any place to wash your hands with water and soap. Wet wipe always comes to a rescue. They are multi-purpose. You can carry them in your bag. Even guys can carry them in there. I see generally guys going to work, they always carry a messenger bag or a backpack. So carry them in your bag, whatever bag you're carrying, because they are going to rescue you in the most bad situations. Even if you have some food spill on your clothes, you can quickly wipe it up with a wet wipe, and trust me, it cleans 90% of the thing from your clothes. If you have spilled anything on the chair, on the sofa, I always use wet wipes for whatever. Anything that I cannot wash instantly, I use wet wipes on it, and it always helps. It can also brighten your shoes, even your leather shoes. So try wet wipes for anything out there and it'll work great for you. Number 9, again, I would really apologize if I am offending anybody out there, but I feel that it is very important to tell people about this, because I have seen so many people that after eating food, they do not wash their hands, and their hands then stink of ghee and curry and I don't know what not, whatever they have eaten, it smells of that, and that's something I find it disgusting. I might be having an OCD, I don't know, but I find it disgusting. And then that smell transfers onto your clothes, in your hair, wherever you're touching, in your bag. It looks dirty, it stinks. I hate that. I hate that when I see people in that situation and in that condition. So it's really important to wash your hands. And again, if you are unable to find a place to wash your hands, just pull out a wet wipe and clean your hands with the wet wipe. So these are my tips for smelling good this summer. Please don't feel bad about any of these. I'm just trying to help you guys. And I would really appreciate it if you forward this video to your friends and if you share it with your friends and family, because I think that these few tips can help a lot of people out there. So if you're still here watching me and liking me and you found this video helpful, don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be a part of the Peach Pack. Till then, keep looking beautiful, keep smelling good, and have a great day all. Bye bye.